Last we left off, you guys had finished your long rest at your home in Trollskull Alley, and you are awoken to the sudden sound of an explosion. Panic cries and people running throughout the streets. It took some of you a little while to get out onto the streets to investigate what happened, as Marty decides to put on his armor before leaving the house. But as for the rest of you...
Investigate's a strong word.
Yeah, it is a very strong word. The rest of you headed out to examine the scene to the best of your abilities. You learned bits and pieces of information from one of the eyewitnesses. Fala... I can't remember her name off the top of my head. The herbalist Fala. I can't remember her last name.
First name Fala, last name La La La.
Are you? That's not. Is it?
No. Of course, that's not it.
I would.
What?
I don't.
La 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 La.
Depends on the season, I guess.
If this were Star Wars, that would be a perfectly valid name.
Yeah, Fala Latelier, which I don't think oh no, she does not have.
It's almost that.
Also, I realized I had forgotten to hand this out to you guys. I do believe. You guys get to see.
It was the picture.
I was right.
Picture.
Yeah.
Yep. So, you guys gathered bits and pieces of information and were told about one survivor who had managed to limp off towards one of the exits of Trollskull Alley. Some of you, or more specifically one of you, after having a rather close encounter with some guards, headed your way out towards the area where they were spotted after finding footprints. I'm doing a terrible job of explaining this. That's fine. Anywho,
he's talking about Thunder. Thunder did it.
Yes. So you followed the footsteps, Thunder, to Pony Way, where you found they led to a
manhole cover. Was it?
Thank you. I'm blanking right now. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Anyway, the manhole cover which you found was sufficiently locked, and you were unable to make your way down below. At which point you headed back and met up with the rest of the group, who you showed how to get there. And another attempt was made. However, after questioning some locals, you were told that the individual in question was led off towards Gralhund Vala by another cloaked figure. At which point I believe you decided to head towards there, if I'm not mistaken.
And that's where we left off.
That is indeed where you left off.
Suspense.
So, I need to know what your marching order is, gentlemen.
Oh. That always means something.
I have to...
Is everyone ready to remember? Is everyone ready to remember how to fight in this game? I think
D&D has combat.
I think it's been a couple months.
D&D does indeed have combat.
What is an initiative?
Last time was the scary scarecrows, where I thought I was going to die.
Second to last in this group.
I don't. Perfidy hasn't done this.
I suppose I'm at the front or near the front.
I have PvE. I'm not at the front.
Marty tends to be near the front, and Perfidy is the person who might be guiding us here because it was them that received the directions.
Mm-hmm, that's true, but I'm not leading. That's why. Yeah.
Okay.
Who's leading?
And historically,
not me.
Andrew's probably in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Bard.
If nobody's taking the lead, we'll have a conversation because I'll get in character and I'll get you to lead.
I mean, Marty's already leading.
Yeah, I will happily lead if I've been given directions.
It's what he do.
I'm going after Marty. I'm second then.
Okay. I believe it is currently evening, if I'm not mistaken.
It's currently pitch black for me, just so we know.
Yes.
How could it be evening? We were woken up first thing in the morning by an explosion, and maybe an hour has happened.
Investigation and everything going on.
At
you're right,
most,
it's probably
like an
only
hour has
afternoon.
happened so far. It couldn't.
Yeah.
It couldn't even be past the morning
So
yet.
I'll go ahead and throw global illumination on.
Because the explosion happened before we even would have woken up normally.
So before you, right here specifically, I believe everybody can see that, correct? Yes.
Are you thinking?
Okay.
Did you ping somewhere?
It is right. It is specifically the gate right in front of Marty.
Oh yeah, I can see
first
it.
off, the gate is not solid, so you technically should be able to see through it. However, what you can see is Gralhund. Okay, I need to go ahead and here we go. So, investigate, chronicle summary events. Trying to find the description for this because I'm apparently supposed to be doing that right now. Why are things out of order in this damn module?
Do you read the chapters ahead of time?
Usually I try to skim over them, yes, but the biggest problem is that it's just so out of order, it's hard to keep track of everything. Because like things that you guys are doing are supposed to be, in order, but they're not. Gralhund Vala. Okay. Here are some general facts. Okay. Here's the villa. All right. So, through a set of ornate iron gates, you guys can see a yard with several large trees, as well as 2 footpaths that lead to a 2-story brick mansion, and eastward toward a detached coach house. Ooh, goodness, English. I swear I can speak it. So, the door is currently closed, or the gate is currently closed in front of you, but you are able to see through it.
Can we hear horses?
Make a perception check.
Here goes.
Did you say coach house?
Coach house, yes.
Googling coach house.
From your current location, you cannot hear anything.
Mm-hmm.
Coach house it's basically to maintain a coach and stables. That should give you an idea.
So it's like
I doubt your characters would probably know that.
What,
Yeah,
Keith, you
when-
never owned a stagecoach before?
when I look up a coach house, it's like a 2-story house where the bottom floor is stables and the top floor is the house. Except it's mostly actually just where cars go because they're modern
so
coach.
the Ghostbusters
Because they're modern
headquarters.
coach houses.
It's a detached garage essentially.
I'm gonna
What?
nudge.
Isn't that just an attached garage?
A detached garage.
Well, if you live on top of the garage, it's an attached garage.
Never mind.
No, this is not on top. This is a different. Like there's
So
a
it's
gate.
just the garage?
Yeah, and there's a wall, and then there's the mansion inside.
Wait,
I'm
Well, I
gonna
can't
nudge
tell you where everything is because
is
you
it
can't see
wait? Is
everything.
it just
Yeah.
the stables with no house? That would just be a stable.
But it's not a stable because it's a coach garage. So
It's
it
a coach
actually,
house.
yeah.
It
I'm gonna
houses
nudge it-
not only a coach but also horses.
I'm
Hence,
gonna nudge
coach
a
house.
Dorin.
Oh,
and,
like
I'm
so
gonna
it's like
say,
a warehouse for a coach. Oh,
It's a medieval garage
okay.
Like,
combined
it's,
with
just a,
stables.
it's just a shack that can fit a fucking stagecoach.
I
in
was
it.
gonna say when you look up coach house, you get up with like a house.
Does it look like someone has come through here recently? That like can we see footprints or anything?
Make a survival check.
I'm gonna help him. Never mind. It doesn't need it. It's fine.
Okay. Though it's very clear that there's a lot of foot traffic through this area, just kind of past this gate, probably from patrols or random civilians. You do see, in particular, a set of footprints leading inside. That
I'm gonna
looks
nudge
very
it.
familiar to what you saw before.
I'm gonna nudge a Dorin, and I'm gonna say, "Come on, what are you waiting for? Knock on the door.
It's a gate.
On the gate, then. You know the deal."
Looking around, is there's no like groundskeepers or anyone outside?
Make a perception check. Oh. Okay.
I am
You
much
take a moment-
perceptive.
You take a moment to listen. Aside from the hustle and bustle of the city behind you,
And me nagging
all
at
around you,
him.
really, and the Perfidy nagging at you doesn't help either. You can't hear or tell if there is anybody else inside.
Well, at
And
least
finally, does there seem to be a bell at the gate that we could ring?
There does not seem to be a bell there.
All right. And then we will open the gate.
Gate is locked.
He took the time to lock it? What a dick.
How tall's the gate?
So the walls and the gate, let me just double check here. They are approximately 12 feet high.
You said we could see through the gate.
Yes, you can see through the gate.
Is it
How
barred on
wide
the
are the
other side,
bars?
or is it locked
So-
via like a key?
You don't know.
Does
When we-
anybody have
Can't
a?
we see through the gate?
Yes.
So I'd be able to see if it's barred.
Oh, barred in the sense? No, it is not barred.
Like
It is locked.
Yeah.
You just don't know how.
Does anybody have a?
Is there a
lock
keyhole?
picking tool? Maybe.
As far as you can tell, there is no keyhole.
Oh,
Oh
Okay,
wait,
how
nope,
wide?
sorry, there is a keyhole. I'm sorry.
How is it locked?
There
On
is a
second
there is a
check.
lock on the gate. Yes, I'm
it
sorry.
could be a magical ward. Ward. Is it a
right.
ward?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Based on your previous experience, Thunder, it does look like a pretty heavy duty lock.
Do we have any? I'm gonna look around. Are there any, like spectators around?
Make a perception check.
There it is. Yeah.
Okay. There are coaches and pedestrians moving through, and traffic around this area does seem pretty heavy.
Damn it.
You are getting some odd looks occasionally.
There are 15 guards all looking at you, waiting eagerly
same
to beat you
time.
down.
I may be able to create a distraction, but you're gonna need to ask that because you're only checking for yourself.
What?
Yeah, I can create a distraction,
Well, I mean, okay, never mind.
but I
You could try and do something stealthy, but it's
I
hard
just
to say
asked-
whether or
okay,
not you'd get
Okay,
spotted.
Just
how
remind you-
So sorry, how wide apart are the bars from each other?
They are about half a foot, maybe less.
Could I fit in between them?
No.
Probably not. No, it's specifically made to prevent people
Oh.
from going in.
There goes the paladin.
I'm just getting a look at how big the
Thought you were distancing us
Wall
from
is-
us for plausible deniability.
So because of the fact that you would be able to see, the wall spans from, I'll go ahead and get a measurement here. So the wall goes from all the way over here to all the way over here. It is a very large compound. It's about 170-ish feet long.
I'm gonna walk the whole perimeter, I guess.
Are you
Okay.
walking? I'm following. By the way, I don't know where. I didn't see you. I'm following. Torin.
Okay. Let me take a look at this here.
So sorry, so is the problem here like if there were less people focusing, then we could break in?
Yes, you could. If you wanted to make a distraction, that would probably do the trick. By the way, as you guys cross around this corner,
Oh.
this building right here, as you're passing by, it is no longer part of the wall. It is now a stone building that clearly seems separate from the rest of the brick building that is right here.
Is there any signage or anything?
There is no signage, no.
Okay.
However, you do, I believe, you
lost-
do
I lost
see a
you, Jordan.
door right here
Yeah.
as you pass by. You
Oh,
kind
I
of
see
ran
that.
right by.
Over
it.
here.
Yes,
I'm peeking.
that is a door
Okay.
that you can see right there.
If
And is
Torin
this
doesn't-
another gate?
Yes, that is what looks like a sliding gate, probably leading into. Well, it looks
coach
large enough
house.
to have a coach come through. Yes, and as I
If Torin
mentioned,
do-
you did see a door.
If Torin doesn't say anything to me as we pass the doors or gates, I'm not going to say anything either.
trees, anything like that visible over the walls?
You can very clearly see that there are trees and tree cover over the wall, but you can't really get much more detail than just leaves.
Okay. So very big place here. There's definitely another gate around back and possibly a door into a standalone building. I'm not sure what it is.
It appeared to be attached to the rest of the large building.
Oh, okay.
The large brick
Just different
building.
material.
Correct. I assume you're talking about the coach house versus the primary villa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the door is attached to the primary villa, as far as you can tell.
Maybe like a servant's entrance or something.
Hard to say.
Letting the group know.
I will just remind you out of character that I did ask if anybody had lockpicks.
I wonder if I think most of us have lockpicks.
Yeah, actually, most of us have lockpicks.
Everyone but
And
the
nobody
paladin.
answered.
I wonder if I
because
can
it's
use minor illusion to create an image of a gate with nobody at it.
What if I helped him on
minor-
that? Because I have minor illusion.
We're not here.
Minor
I can-
illusion normally only covers a 5-foot square. However, if you wanted to,
Could I put a minor illusion on top of a minor illusion?
Hold on, let me take a look here.
Because
I
could
can
we
help
just
with my
create
minor
half of
illusion
a
as well.
stagecoach and I create the other half of a stagecoach and we put it in front of the gate?
Give me a second.
It's a very tiny stagecoach.
No, it would be that's the point. It'd be a very big stagecoach.
It's because it's 5 feet only, so it's like 10 feet. Unless
Okay.
I help even then.
It just all it says is sound or image. It doesn't even say size actually.
Yeah,
Minor illusion.
I think that
has-
shows
is a
up
bit
elsewhere.
unhelpful.
it does say size. It must be no longer than a 5-foot cube.
Okay.
That's the cube, yeah.
Um,
But is
So
it
you,
5
could,
feet?
you create a stagecoach, I'll
cubed?
create a horse.
No, but is it 5 foot cubed or is it cubic foot or feet, I
a
suppose?
5-foot cube, 5 feet by
Okay.
5 feet by 5 feet.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
it basically just means a grid.
I'll tell
It's a
you
little
what.
square.
It's certainly within the. I'm trying to think of this.
Can't find.
It is within the possibilities of minor illusion, but it is a little unusual.
Yeah, I
Go
can't
ahead
find any
and-
mention of a 5-foot cube anywhere.
It says it's a 5-foot cube. If you create an image of an object such as a chair, muddy footprints, or a small chest, it must be no larger than a 5-foot cube.
Yeah, 5
So
dash
it would be
foot.
a 5-foot by 5-foot by 5-foot carriage and a 5-foot by 5-foot by 5-foot horse, which is a very small horse, I might add.
Yeah.
Because they were large
Very
creatures.
small carriage.
I was
We
thinking
do have
Oh, it's a
present,
carriage for a
throw out you
halfling.
pop
What?
guild.
It's kind of racist.
Yes,
I was thinking a different
but it's
kind
okay because
of.
they're not real.
You could absolutely do this. If you wish to do this between the two of you.
I will remind you that I also have minor illusion.
Oh, you're right, the
Perfect.
three of you. Okay.
So I'll create the horse
Between
legs.
the
You create the rest of the horse.
Perfectly.
I am. This is out of character. I'm still following Thorin.
Okay. If only the two of you are going to do this, one of you go ahead and make
It's gonna
a.
be like a nightmare jigsaw where each part looks different.
And they're gonna notice those arse's legs look very weird, but the rest of the stuff is pretty good.
It'd be way easier
Somebody's
just to
gonna
make
make a
like a
perception check.
bush.
All right.
Yeah.
So to make this as
In the middle
believable
of,
as
like, a-
possible, let's go with this here.
An alleyway?
Thunder and Thunder and Theory. Between the two of you, I'd like one of you to make a performance check, or both of you can make it separately. So one with advantage,
are we
or
performance
both
checking?
separately.
I should probably do it with advantage because I have 8.
I mean, our
Performance?
characters still have to agree on the plan.
Might
Are we-
I recommend the back door?
The what?
Yes.
The what?
Yeah, there's a door on the back of the house that we might be able to knock on and talk to someone.
Or
Oh.
take the lock off, I suppose.
Are you sure? We could have done like a whole thing.
I mean, It's not wrong.
I mean, if you were going to do a thing, I would expect you to use those climbing skills of yours and just go in and open the gate. But how about instead of that, we go knock?
If the gate can be opened from the inside, then I would just reach through and open it. There's 6-inch gaps, like, so presumably you can't open it from the inside, because then I could just reach my hand in and open it.
Can you open it from the inside?
I mean, you could certainly try.
Try opening it from the inside.
I'm gonna nudge at Torin, and I'm gonna say, Torin, do you have a lockpick?
You do it. Your
Okay,
hands are smaller.
apparently I understand what he's talking about.
Oh, sorry, I didn't catch that. I'm sorry.
I was just saying that Theory is the best person to do it. You got little hands.
So, sorry, what was that intelligence save
But
for?
my hands aren't going to
I
be.
was just
My
checking
arms
to
aren't
see
going to
if
be
I
long enough.
understood what he was talking about with the lock, because I'm not terribly bright.
You just have to reach.
I mean-
You just have to reach roughly where like the barred area would be, or where the lock latch would be, which is roughly where your head is height wise.
Okay.
So it should be really easy for you to unlock it if there is a latch, which would be very
what would
stupid.
I do for that perception? What?
If you're
Investigation?
first off, are you trying
Dexterity?
to look around? You're trying to poke your head through the gate to see if you can.
Well, I think it's just gonna feel.
locate it?
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna put my hand
I
through
doubt.
the gate
I don't think
and
his
try to
head's
feel
6
for.
inches in size.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Go ahead and make a. In this instance, because of the fact that you're not able to see what you're doing, make a perception check at disadvantage because you don't know what you're feeling.
What is this protrusion in the wall?
A tower,
Let me
maybe.
take a look at. Hold on a second here. G12.
That's a lot of perception.
It looks like it's just a slight outcrop, or it's basically just slightly bowed out.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, Thunder.
Yeah.
You notice Perfidy trying to get close to you. However, he's just being weird, as far as you can tell.
The fuck. I mean,
What?
yeah.
Oh, Torin, where did Torin go?
Trying to steal my food again.
Oh no, I deleted my token. I'm sorry.
He's gone.
What?
I vanished.
He just pops out of existence.
Can you help me out?
Can I get you to do me a favor and roll a perception check for me, Thunder?
For the fact that he's
Me?
ceased to exist.
No, just in general for me. you're
Isn't
standing
perception
right there.
passive?
Normally, if you're not actively looking for it, yeah. Actually, in this case, what's your passive perception?
14.
Yeah. Okay. All right. As I re-add Perfidy in here. So.
I just want to follow Torin. Make sure Torin doesn't do anything without me being right by him.
Okay.
What?
I saw Torin go around the corner again before I deleted myself from existence. So
So, you rolled 17 perception. Okay, so you do indeed feel around the back of there. It's clearly another keyhole, but you can't feel a latch or anything. It seems like whatever is keeping this gate together is probably internal or specifically designed so that it cannot be accessed from the outside of the lock.
Okay.
Like, this is a very well-made lock.
He's dead.
I can't see anything.
I'm just gonna ask Theory, like, can you pick it?
I mean, I can. I'm going to, I guess, look around. Or you already said like there's people nearby,
Yeah.
like around.
I'm just gonna turn
Yeah,
I'm just
there
gonna turn
are
my back to Theory to
bystanders and
shield him.
civilians.
Okay, yeah. If he stands in front of me, I can technically use my naturally stealthy.
I'm offering
Yes, you can
partial
attempt to
cover.
hide behind him.
and I will attempt to hide behind him.
And it is the daytime. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
All right.
And I wear hooded clothes, so I'm all baggy and shit.
Okay. All right. You feel like you're pretty well hidden. It's kind of awkward considering the fact that you're not. You are in the middle of the open during the day, so it is a little weird. But you feel like you're decently well hidden. And I assume you're going to attempt to.
I'm going to lockpick. Yes.
Okay. Make either a. I assume you have a set of thieves' tools, correct?
I do.
All right. Go ahead and make a thieves' tools check using your dexterity.
Effie, bring me back.
How do you do that?
I did bring you back.
I didn't bring back.
I don't see him. Yeah.
You're on the. Why are you on the wrong layer?
Do you have thieves' tools in your proficiency
I'm back.
list, Andrew?
Yes.
Like as a usable item? You can just like click on it.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, click on it, and you should be able to choose what attribute you use with it. In this case, it is dexterity.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, and normal.
Yep,
Really? Even though I'm perfectly hidden?
that's correct. Being hidden doesn't make things easier.
Yeah, it doesn't make make it easier to lockpick.
So
Oh,
you
I guess that's
spend
true.
about 2 or 3 minutes trying to pick this lock, and you feel like you're almost there, but there's just one pin that's giving you a hell of a time, and you can't get it open.
Maybe we should. Oh no, I'm not there. Sorry, I'm with Torin on the other side. I think Torin is deliberately trying not to look at what you're doing.
That's probably about right.
Possibly.
He's being the paladin who is trying not to acknowledge he's a paladin by watching you by not watching you guys break into someone's house.
Yep.
Well,
if I didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, I can't seem to get this last bit.
Thankfully, object permanence. The law doesn't have object permanence.
And the law has no awareness of anything.
Justice is blind, especially if you look over there. Well, shit.
So
well, I
what do you
can't
wish to do?
try. I'm huge.
I mean, you certainly can try. It's just going
It's
to
just
be the
I'll
fact
be
that you're gonna
very
be
not
very visible.
hidden.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Keith editing. This part went on for a while, but suffice to say, we tried knocking on doors, we tried using mage hand to open doors, we tried lock-picking doors, we tried circling around the building and trying different doors, we tried asking if there was a balcony we could go to. Everything wasn't working. It took like another 20 minutes. It's just a big long thing, so figured I'd skip ahead here a bit because it's a whole lot of us trying to find a door to open for like an hour because that's what D&D is sometimes. But anyway, in the southeast corner, we were able to find a big old stable door, like a big double door, and finally we were met with success. All right, so is this door opening?
The door is now unlocked. Yes, and you
goodness.
can open it.
I open it.
Okay. So
I'm gonna look
here.
and try
Crossbow
to see if
bolt to the
there's anybody in
face.
there.
So the door slides open.
I'm gonna see if there's anybody in there.
Horses.
Into the darkness.
Scary giant horses.
Inside, you can clearly see 4 draft horses and what looks like a jet black horse with riding gear in the corner.
Swole ass 10 by 10 cube horses.
With diamond horse armor.
Horses are large creatures. Oh, jeez. You can also see very clearly there is a room or a door leading off north as well here, and a door here.
Does any of you have... do you guys know how to handle horses? Because they can spook easily.
Okay.
Nobody says anything?
Just don't
No.
touch them.
I'm gonna sneak in.
Okay. So first
That's
thing
how you
I will
spook
point-
things.
Sneaking!
Make a stealth check.
Okay.
Step 1, don't startle the horses.
Okay.
There it is.
So I'm just not gonna startle the horses.
And I want to go over there.
So first things first, you can clearly see the horse, as I mentioned, is currently outfitted right now, with what looks like saddlebags, and it's kind of hard to tell what else right now. as it's
Yeah.
currently just standing there staring at you.
I'm not
Okay.
touching the horse.
Okay.
Yeah. If anybody has animal handling or charisma,
We can probably
just not
just
gonna
ignore
touch
the
the horse.
horses.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're probably
Okay.
corralled
It
in
is
the
charisma.
corner and like they're probably either corralled or tied, and they're probably
No,
eating
we'll
or
freak
something.
out if you.
Perfity,
The,
make
Just
make a
don't
perception check
fuck
for
with
me
the
if you-
horses.
another one?
Another one, yes.
Oh,
This is
no.
for something else.
Okay. Here comes perception.
Okay. The saddlebags look like they're loaded down with something pretty heavy.
Fireballs. We caught them, boys.
I'm just don't wait for me. I'm here before anybody makes a move. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm not gonna move from here. So it's you guys' turn, is what I mean to say.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come in.
Okay.
Look at that majestic ass horse. Look
I'm
at his
also gonna-
icon.
Look at my horse. My
Look at
horse is
his
amazing.
locks flowing in the air.
Whose horse is
Wait,
that?
wait. The horse is not freaking out at Keith? Oh, sorry, at Thunder?
Not at the moment, no.
I'm gonna approach the horse.
Don't do
Why?
that.
What? Why? Why would you go near the horse? The entire, literally, the
'Cause-
entire thing about this is that if you
'Cause
don't
Keith-
touch the horses won't make a sound.
That
Leave the horses
pretense-
alone.
That pretense of caution was fucking paper
Yeah.
thin.
Yeah,
So are
'cause
you,
Thunder.
are you,
Yeah,
are you
I'm gonna.
continue?
Yes, I'm gonna try. To be nice to the animal.
What
And not
animal handling
spook it.
check?
You could just not bother
spook
with
it.
the horses.
Why are you trying to bother a horse? What the
Okay.
fuck?
So you manage to approach the horse,
Mhm.
and it does seem a little hesitant at first, but it just keeps an eye on you carefully and lets you approach
Okay.
without whinnying or kicking or anything of the sort.
Now that Thunder and Theory are in here with me, I'm gonna point to the saddlebags and I'm gonna show them. Look at what this one has. It's a beautiful horse, but what's inside the bag?
What's in the box? What's in the
Well,
box?
Now that you're a little closer, by the way, Perfidy, you can also see, based on your perception check earlier,
Mm-hmm.
the horseshoes on this horse are also engraved with runes.
How can you see
Can I
the
make an arcane check to see
How
if
can you
it's,
see the horseshoes?
an arcana check, I mean.
Well, there is light now filtering inside here because the door is
No,
open.
I mean like just because of where they're on the bottom of its feet.
Yes,
They're
but you
not
can
necessarily. They could be on the side.
What?
You know, the runes could be on the side of the horseshoes.
Oh, it's like the horseshoes definitely have to go on the bottom of the feet.
Yeah,
Well, yes,
right.
but at the same time, they still also cover the entire foot. You would still be
Yeah.
able to see that it's standing on horseshoes.
I mean, okay.
So,
Also,
can I check for
not like-
arcana and see if I understand what the runes are?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make an Arcana check. Wow.
Okay.
Okay. You recognize these almost immediately. These are horseshoes of speed,
Oh my.
and
I'm
show this to the players.
gonna tell Thunder and
It's
Theory.
a wondrous item.
It is indeed.
This horse is equipped with magical horseshoes. Whoever lives here is a powerful person. It's a rare and wondrous item. Never seen before, the likes of which.
Could it be someone with a little bit too much money to spend?
I mean, that too. Yes.
Business expenses.
Hey, little horse. I'm gonna
That's a
talk to the
fast
horse
business.
and just say,
Okay.
hey, little horse.
It's
Is
a
a horse-
horse.
Okay with me?
Why?
I mean, it kind of stares at you and doesn't really seem to react. It's clearly acknowledging that you're there,
Mhm.
but
What do you want this horse to do?
it doesn't seem
What-
to be acting.
What do you have in the bag? I'm gonna ask the horse.
The horse doesn't respond. It just
And
stares.
I'm gonna
at you and
turn.
whinnies.
I'm gonna turn to Theory, and I'm gonna say, "I thought it might have been another one like Maxine." Anyway, I'm gonna check the bags.
I don't
See
think
what
he
they
can
have.
talk to horses.
So, in one of you check both of the bags.
Yeah, one at a time.
Okay, so the first bag contains what looks like 4 very heavy looking golden bars.
It is indeed somebody who has too much money to spend. This bag is full of gold. What about the other one?
Same thing. 4 very heavy looking gold bars.
This one too. Could this be what the cloaked man was carrying? Could this all be for gold? Who's gold though? Can I check? Can I see any marks on the gold bars?
You can clearly see a maker's mark, very in line with the I would imagine probably the Waterdeep mint symbol.
So it's
or
like
a Trade Cities minting symbol.
So
it's meant for trade.
Right. So what do you mean is like it's not official gold, like off the treasury or anything like that. It's just normal gold. Or
correct.
Or is
it's been certified in it's been certified for trade.
Unofficial gold?
Because gold, you can mint gold for keeping, so you can tell when the treasury will mint gold that is not meant for circulation. I mean, that can happen anyway. I didn't know if Effie was saying
it's not
that.
so much that it's not meant for circulation; it's that it's stored value.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's not meant for. It's not meant to be destined for treasury. It's more, for trade essentially.
Yeah. Okay. We should see who lives in this house, because this much gold, it might have been. I mean, it's enough to cast a fireball in Troll Skull Alley, isn't it? I don't know if you guys are seeing this, Thunder, in theory.
Maybe it's
won't be
the
seeing the
horse's
gold,
gold.
No, he doesn't talk. Good boy.
Well,
Good boy. I don't know.
I don't think we came here to steal people's money. I think we came to figure out if a crime was committed.
Oh, yeah, yes, of course.
Theory? I'm not talking about stealing. I'm talking about the reason why they cast the fireballs in the first place.
Yes,
It
theory.
might
Who
have been
would,
'cause
who
of the
would do
gold.
such a thing?
Yes,
I
for
mean,
gold they would.
I'm not here
right?
to cast judgment. I don't care. I'm just pointing out that let's not spook any horses and cause anybody to know we're here.
Theory, let me tell you something. The first thing you have to do when you're investigating a crime, it's to see whose motives, or it's to see who might have the motive to do the crime. And then you go after the clues. Let's go. I'm just going to head out and check this door and see if it's open. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Ignore the,
Oh no, now that Perfect is gone, I'm stealing the gold.
ignore the 2,000. Okay. You gather up 2,000 gold pieces worth of gold trade bars.
Do you know who I am?
And Theory doesn't see this?
Make a stealth
Theory
check there,
doesn't
Thunder.
care about
Let's see if
Yeah.
yep. No, because you weren't expecting this. No, you don't see this.
Okay.
Well,
so
he
you
said
can
theory.
add,
he said theory, not perfidy.
Oh, sorry.
I said
He was asking if
yeah.
Andrew saw it. He wanted off already. That's what I was waiting for.
Make a perception check, Theory, to see if you notice what he's doing. Because I assume you're probably looking towards that direction.
Nope.
No, it's not.
It's not.
He's looking
What
at
gold?
me.
There was never any gold.
This is gonna get us in trouble out of character, by the way. But
fine.
anyway,
Probably.
Fine.
But so Thunder, you can add 8 5-pound gold trade bars worth 250 gold pieces each.
Oh my god.
he's gonna
Pretty
carry
heavy.
that with him. That's gonna jingle. I want Effie. I want him to check for jingles. Roll for jingles, Keith. Roll for jingles.
Wow, that's something.
I'm not kidding. By the way, I really do want him to jingle.
It wouldn't be a jingle, it'd be a clank.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It would be a very distinct metal clang.
Did you say they're only 5 pounds? Oh my god.
Each
Somehow
each bar is 5 pounds.
Oh, that's not so bad. I feel like you just somehow
There's
managed to
8 of
lose
them.
the door. Like you walked up to the door, rolled a 1 on investigation, and under the doors are gone, and you can't find it.
You seem to misunderstand, Keith. That's 40 pounds of gold bars that you're
Fine.
picking up right now.
Carrying that much.
Yeah.
What's your strength score?
Fine. It's average.
Actually, yeah, that is you were going to be
I'm
over encumbered, aren't
I'm
you,
an
Mister?
average person.
No, you're nowhere near encumbered.
No.
You're fine.
Okay. He's not going to be able to run.
Encumbrance, it only occurs after you go past 15 times your strength score.
That's a
Oh
lot.
no!
Yep.
I'm
That's a
just
lot.
realizing more bad things that are going to happen later in the episode.
I'm not even carrying
Okay,
that much stuff to
moving on.
begin with.
No, you're really not.
No. Light on your feet.
You're certainly carrying more than I am.
You've got to keep a lot of
But-
empty space for stealing things.
I mean, that's
Oh,
clearly
How
it's
can you
working
be
to
a
your
thief
advantage.
if you're encumbered all the time? You gotta have empty bag space.
You're
you can
not
avoid,
wrong.
and you can just avoid the clinking by storing them separately.
So here's
You
here's
just
another
put
important question.
clothes and shit like that in between each bar, and then they don't clink
Here's another important question for you, Thunder.
in your pack.
You also try to grab the horseshoes.
No,
You now know they are
that's-
enchanted.
that you
How would you
can't.
even
You
do
can't
that?
grab horseshoes.
Does the game expect you to be able to grab horseshoes?
That's not a thief skill where you just like fucking unstick these like nailed on shoes that are inside of the
It's like
feet of
horse
horses.
slippers.
I mean,
Horse
you-
slippers.
Committing
You
weird
basically-
horse assault.
You basically wedge them off, I would imagine.
Yeah, but you need tools for it. You need like a
There's a horse attached to them.
yeah. The horse will
It's
kick you.
awake and bigger than
You
me.
you stick a dagger between the horseshoe and the hoof.
I'm
You
not,
would get a kick.
Pry
I
it off.
am
You would
not
get a kick.
suicidal.
There is no way you're getting a horseshoe off unless one,
Yeah.
you know what you're doing, and two, without that horse making any kind of sound.
Yeah.
I'm compulsive but
making
not
sound.
deranged. Jesus.
I had to ask.
That's like alien behavior.
I mean, if there was a way I could take it off without the horse knowing it happened, then sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you could knock the horse out.
Like what the
Jeez.
fuck? Like with the bludgeon? Like a
Yeah,
blackjack?
what do you want me to do? Beat the horse to death? Like, I'm not.
You're like, oh,
Not gonna
look
beat
over
a-
there.
I mean, that's-
Clunk.
How you do that is up to you.
I'm not gonna
You can
beat
get
a
horse
horse.
I don't think any of us have sleep.
Don't beat that horse. But it's alive.
It's
What
a
are you
live
talking about,
horse. Don't kill
Yeah.
the horse.
The-
Yeah,
And then
no,
also
killing
don't
the horse
hit
was
it.
not an option.
Let's focus on the
What happened to
tragedy
not
that's about to,
spooking the horses? Now it's like, let's kill them.
let's focus on the tragedy that's about to unfold
Oh
here.
my god.
Okay.
What did you? All right, you failed to check for traps. All right, so how you doing with opening the door?
I don't know. Effie didn't say anything.
Okay, so
Does
that
it
door,
explode?
that door is unlocked.
But the traps.
Are there traps?
Uh,
As he opens it?
Oh god, it is heavily trapped.
Oh, crap.
There is a wire you can clearly see running from the door to the outside.
Can
wow,
I?
even a 5 was enough to see that?
Wait, it's coming from the door to the outside, like to where we are.
You guys are very smart. Theory. Are you good with the? Can you disarm that trap, please? This thing is bad. They really wanted to protect that horse.
You're gonna
or
find like a
whatever.
piece of hay.
Can I? I don't think I have any.
It's the
Roll an
thieves' tool.
investigation check.
Yeah,
It's the
just
thieves'
tool.
look
If you're
at the
checking for traps.
door, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
All right, I will.
He's gonna
investigate.
roll a 1. Oh,
Okay, so you take a look at the door and you look where where Perfidy was pointing, and you lean over real close, and it looks like a sliver of. Is that hay? That is hay. That is hay stuck in the door.
It's a foxtail.
I'm not messing with that.
I love how Thunders knew what I was going to do as soon as it happened.
I mean, the setting abides.
What's Theory doing?
I don't know. What are you doing, Thur?
Probably scorning you.
Do I have a means to disarm the trap?
It's not a trap.
It's
Oh, it's just
literally,
hay?
it's literally
Yes,
a piece of
just
hay stuck in the door.
Oh, I'm going to grab the hay
Okay.
and.
So Perfidy, you see him grab the trap and start yanking on it.
I'm
I assume.
I'm stepping out. I'm stepping out. I'm
out.
right next by this horse. That
How's-
shouldn't have been over here.
How's that horse feeling?
Perfidy, make an animal handling check.
Oh,
I'm not handling the horse.
I know, but you just
you're backing
backed up.
into
You
it.
just like ran at it, basically.
Okay.
okay.
Thankfully, your back is
Luckily-
unthreatening.
Yeah.
Luckily, this horse is paying more attention to the food that's in front of it than you.
Okay.
The horse is also in suspense about the trap being pulled.
You're messing with his food. I mean, a little bit of it anyway.
So you pull the hay out.
Yes, I pull the hay out.
Okay. Perfectly. There's a moment of silence.
I'm not
And
gonna say
nothing
anything.
happens.
That thing was full of traps. I'm not touching that.
I'm going to drop the hay,
Okay.
and I'm going to
My eyesight
Grab-
is very bad.
grab the doorknob
Uh-huh.
and turn it.
Okay. There's a clicking sound.
So it's locked.
No.
It's trapped. It's
Is it-
trapped.
Oh,
You didn't check.
So-
You checked for traps,
so,
but it wasn't
okay.
good enough. Oh no.
okay. So it's unlocked.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So, then I'm going to let's see here.
Are you gonna
What is
open
he
the door?
No, I'm not going to open.
No,
the
I'm in
door.
suspense.
Yeah.
What kind of click was it, Effie? Was it just a door noise?
Yeah, just the door handle.
Or was it like a pin
Turning
of a
over.
grenade popping?
I thought maybe.
It was. I'm doing this mostly just to mess with Colonel at this point. It's literally just the door open.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The door handle, like the
Yeah.
clicking sound of a door opening.
I'm going
essentially.
to.
Okay. But still, I'm not
Yeah.
standing
I'm
back.
doing this just to mess with you at this point.
Okay.
So I'm going to let go of the door.
Okay.
Turn around, everybody, and let them know. All right, guys. Well, the door forward is unlocked. So, do we want to go forward, or are we good? Just
Weren't there more of us?
That's kind of why I was asking. There's not a lot of us around here all of a sudden, and I'm not sure if we
Suddenly-
want to.
No,
apparently.
Iva is here.
If
It was
the, pal-
hiding underneath me.
There we go.
if the paladin
fine.
goes first, we can we can pretend this is official business.
I can now open the door then, since Theory is not actually going to.
Oh, he's just going.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going
Okay.
for it. Stealth.
Okay.
I'm going.
Sorry.
I'm going to go stand by Thunder again.
Okay. So as you open the door, there's another clicking sound.
I mean, I trust Theory.
The door
That's
opens
an interesting choice.
and nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going in. That you misunderstand me, sir. I am infiltrating this room
I'm just gonna whisper to
So-
Theory. Give the paladin the signal.
So where are you going exactly?
through the door.
Okay.
Do we have a signal?
Oh, right.
I don't
Yes.
know.
I'm sorry. I need to
Just
go
get
ahead and
'em.
remove the dynamic lighting. Hold on a second. Door's open.
I'm going to.
That's a creepy
What
trail
is
of
this?
whatever.
That was a creepy sound for sure.
What am I seeing? Is this a courtyard?
That is indeed a courtyard, as far as you can tell. There is a pathway that leads across and also to the north. You can see two more doors here.
I'm stealthing.
here.
Okay, what is that?
What is what?
This thing.
Oh, right. You can just barely see that. It looks like part of a dog.
What?
Part of a dog. Is
of a
it
dog.
moving?
I don't like that.
I don't like seeing parts of
I
dogs at the
hope
best of
so.
times. I hope it isn't.
What?
Effie,
Yes.
is it moving?
It is moving.
Oh freaking hell! Okay,
When
going
I'm
part-
just saying it's a part of a dog because you can see only part of it.
Oh,
You
No, I
can't
can
the
see
whole
all
dog.
what?
I can see all of it. I can see all of
You
it.
can see all of it? Okay,
I
yes,
can,
it's
I
a
can.
dog.
Oh,
You can see
Oh,
it.
you
okay.
made that way more grim than it needed to be.
Yeah. What?
Jesus
I thought-
I thought
Christ.
you were only able to see part of the
I thought
token.
we
So it's
were
like,
more-
no,
That's
it's
not.
actually a
That's
dog.
not how anyone would describe that, though.
It's
Yeah,
no,
that's
it's a dog.
Okay, I'm sticking to this wall,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and check and see if I hear anybody over here or hear any dogs
Okay.
around here.
You do see.
goodness.
You would be able to see, I assume, from here, because it is currently daytime.
Holy crap! Who's that?
You can see a person standing out there tending to the grounds.
Part of a dog.
Just see if there's a description for him.
Okay, I'm gonna go back as I see that person, and I'm
Okay.
gonna convey this information to the team. I think they have the groundskeeper out here. There's dogs as well, and not just parts of them either. But it's fine.
So yeah, he's by the way, as a bit of a description here. He looks fairly menacing, and he's wearing a strange robe as he's tending to the grounds.
The groundskeeper doesn't seem very friendly, so I don't know if we want to just gang up on him and interrogate him a little bit, or Iva. You're better at this than I am, I'm sure. Because
Interrogation?
yes,
Suppose so.
let's do it then. Thunder, where's everybody? Theory. Okay, they know
What
what
are we?
What are they doing out there?
It's called plausible deniability.
There's no plausible deniability here. Don't start talking like a lawyer now. You've done all the lockpicking you need to. Let's go. Ivar, follow me.
Oh, I'm sorry. This guy actually should not be here. Whoop,
I will
okay.
indeed
You only see
follow
two
him.
dogs.
Wait. The groundskeeper
Groundskeeper should
shouldn't
not be there. It is not
be? Okay,
nighttime.
so this conversation didn't happen.
Part of the conversation didn't happen. The dogs are still
Okay, there's just dogs. Let's go.
It's just dogs.
Don't mess with the dogs. Shh.
That's supposed to be reassuring.
Ivar,
for
be
Thunder?
silent.
I am not messing with the dogs. I'll stealth.
Why are you not sneaking? Crouch.
Wouldn't the dogs just be freaking out? Because
Are
there's
you guys
people
being
around?
quiet? I assume you guys are being quiet.
That's why
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think Perfidy can
He is being
What
quiet.
do you mean? I'm
be
being
quiet.
So are the rest of you crossing as well?
I mean, one of us definitely can't be quiet if we all go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, clang, clang, clang.
Yeah,
Right,
we have
oh,
an
Oh, you're not
armored.
coming?
There's an armored
Oh,
paladin.
the
I
armor,
think
okay.
it would struggle.
I'm gonna check these doors and see if I hear anything. So perception and also investigation for traps, maybe.
Yep. Okay, go ahead and roll 2 independent checks, 1 for each door, and 2 independent perception checks, if you don't mind, 1 for each door.
Okay, I'm gonna do the perception first. So the first checks are for the top door. The second checks are for the bottom door,
So
respectively.
okay. Yes, you indeed can, Torin.
Cool.
That will. How long have you been doing that for at this point?
Probably only like 2 minutes.
Okay.
What is Tormund doing?
He started ritual casting as you guys passed through. He started casting his spell.
Mm-hmm.
That won't be that'll
actually, hold on a
be
second. Let
subtle and not weird at all.
Let me check something real quick here.
I prayed
I
he's
need to
praying.
check to
Fine.
see if paladin. Where is spellcasting? Paladins do not have ritual spellcasting.
Is
You
it
have to-
disabled just specifically?
It would specify whether or not the class gets access to ritual spellcasting. So whilst you cannot
Interesting.
cast it as a ritual, you can cast it using a spell slot if you wish to. do
Okay,
so.
then I will consider that. Give me a minute.
Yep. Only clerics, druids, and bards get ritual casting by default. And wizards. Sorry. I don't think artificers do, and nobody else does
That's how it's pronounced.
by default either.
I've been pronouncing
Oh.
it wrong all my life.
I did not know that.
Artificers.
Artificer. Artificer. It's kind of.
Oh, you're coming at me with 2 pronunciations. That's not how it works.
You can Google it.
That's true.
I've heard it pronounced so many different ways. I know what you're talking about. So, and
Artificer.
also, the accent.
I googled and it says artificer.
Artificer.
That's almost.
I've heard
the same.
it pronounced so many different ways. So it's meh.
And neither of those is how I pronounced it. So I'm not definitely. Yeah, I need to. Either way.
Anyway, so both doors, they are currently unlocked, and you cannot hear anything specifically through either of them.
Spooky.
I'm gonna turn to Ivar because he's the only one that's right next to me. And I'm gonna say, which door do you think we should go through?
You're gonna ask me which door we're supposed to go through?
I mean, yes,
What do you think?
this one. Right?
Okay, we'll go through that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
open the door and go in stealth.
Hang
I
on,
don't-
before you guys do that, Thunder, what are you doing?
These people
Okay.
are a feedback loop.
we are a little bit.
Well, I was playing lookout until something happens. Since I
Alright,
have line of
so
sight of
make
the
your-
entire area.
Yeah, make a perception check for me, as you're currently kind of keeping an eye out.
It's
At least he's not asking you to roll initiative.
not great.
You can clearly see like there are a couple of dogs just kind of wandering around the yard up there. They haven't really.
They're gonna
seemed to
sniff you. They're gonna sniff the cat. Out of character, obviously. That's not the sound of a dog.
That's Blue's Clues.
It's the sound of the only real dog I know.
Oh.
Yeah, your dog
And-
basically will make those noises.
What's
My
happening
dog does
to
make those noises.
Yeah.
What's happening to Theory right now?
Theory is
Because I
Get
can
in,
see
outside with the pally.
in Paladin Land.
Yep.
So you're just trusting us to do the thing?
So
I mean, at
This is
this
out of
point,
character, obviously.
We
at
could
this
always
point,
just
I don't really want to make any pushes without our tank.
we
if
could always
something
just all abandon the
happens.
Paladin.
Oh, you're waiting. All right, I see what you mean. Yeah. Sure.
You guys may not remember Neil Armstrong, but I do.
I never met him. I don't know him.
I just need to outrun these guys if something goes wrong.
Yeah.
I'm getting conflicting information. So you are supposed to be out here. Okay.
And I can both double sprint, turn invisible, and teleport. So I think I can.
So the dogs weren't supposed to be out here?
The dogs and the groundskeeper are supposed to be out here. I'm getting conflicting information here. Because
Okay,
in one
don't worry
section
about
it says he sleeps during the day, and in another section it's like, nope, he's not. Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. It hasn't played into our campaign any.
It's awkward because we don't even know who we're looking for. There's like
Just anybody really.
several people
Okay.
here that
So
might have
are you
nothing to
going-
do with why we're here.
Are you going inside?
Yes.
Perfect.
Stealthily.
Okay.
Can
so
I
you
just use my
open
previous stealth check?
it- yes, that's fine. Because there's
Yay
not.
for 18.
Okay.
No, that's not me.
So
What was my?
door
Oh,
opens.
mine was a 15.
So as you enter inside, this first off, it is a one-story building that is currently attached to the manor. It is made of stone. It clearly has. The room contains 10 bunk beds, each of which comes with a pair of footlockers. And if you examine them, they each contain folded clothes and what looks like personal effects that seem pretty worthless to you. You can
Mhm.
also see in the. I assume you examine the rest of the room. However, that is what
Yeah.
you currently see in this room. You can also see a door right here as well.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna make a check to see if the beds are, or I'm gonna ask you if the beds are recently slept on, like if they smell of like old stuff, if they haven't like if this is a garrison or
Old stuff.
you know what I mean, if the beds are being used, basically.
Give me a minute here.
This smells like old stuff.
Does
Need
it?
some
That's good
dank
news.
smelling beds.
Not that old stuff.
I mean, you never know.
There's no beds in here, by the way. This is an empty room. You're not seeing it, but it's Effie is lying to me. He's saying there's beds and I'm hallucinating.
There are indeed beds in there. It's just they're not
I know.
displayed on the map.
They're illusory beds.
hmm
Okay.
I need water.
All right. So, as far as you can tell, they haven't been slept in recently.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn back. I don't know if Ivar is following me.
I'm at the door.
I'm gonna tell Ivar. This looks like a sleeping barracks or something. They haven't been used recently, I don't think. There's another door further down. Should we check that other one before we go in?
Yes? Question mark?
Okay. I'm gonna look at you.
Uh,
Can I make an inside check to see why you are saying the question mark?
Of transition
well, it's
corners.
a long time to be separated from the party.
Yeah, but like I don't know if I can tell because I didn't ask you this in character. You know what I mean?
We are the
Oh, you
party.
didn't? Oh gosh.
No, I'm saying I don't know if Effie needs to rule or something.
No.
What do
Why
I
did you have the
glean?
question mark? What do you glean? What does he glean?
Well, he figures that I'm hesitant because we're away from the party.
That's fair.
We are the party.
You are the party.
What are they doing anyway?
Party is a state of mind. I have no idea.
Thunder.
Our
Where's the
paladin
rest
has
of them?
become a spectator for the last few
Well,
days.
Let's go ahead and cut to these two here. So, are you going to go ahead and cast Speak with Animals?
Yeah, it makes the most sense, I think, because I might be able to learn something from this horse that's all prepped for running a bunch of gold somewhere.
Oh, good. Something I wasn't prepared for. It is not
How
disputed.
do you know that?
You don't know about gold.
Also, the
Okay.
horse. Because
unless Theory told you don't know anything about gold. Still gone.
All right. So, you cast Speak with Animals, and I believe that lasts for an hour?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay. So, you cast Speak with Animals. Feel free to ask your questions or approach any of the horses if you wish to do so.
Perfect.
But does he know? Did he see because he wasn't there when I told him about the gold.
I believe he was just outside. He
Yeah, I was
probably
actually,
would have
like,
heard it.
Right here the whole time.
Unless you were whispering, he probably would have heard about it.
I thought you were pacing around like 50 feet away, like around the corner.
Okay. Yeah, that's better. Because it's good that he has Speak with Animals. I didn't know that.
You don't
And
know.
knowing your passive perception,
You've never
There's
seen our
15.
paladin have to do anything yet.
you probably would notice that the saddlebags are looking fairly empty. Passive
No
perception.
accountability. No accountability.
I guess
though.
there might be.
Absolutely
I guess
no
there might be like
accountability.
heavy gold bar-shaped indentations in like the saddlebags from the
Probably,
weight
yeah.
of them.
I don't know how best to phrase questions to a horse.
I don't know. How are you going to best phrase questions to a horse? It's not exactly every day you speak to a horse.
It's not every day you
what you
speak
do.
to a horse.
Like you did a couple of days ago.
You should call more
Like they
often.
did. I didn't.
Oh, yeah,
I
you were
didn't
there
either.
for it.
I
right?
wasn't
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, you were.
away.
That's right.
Yeah. I think it's the first time you've ever cast the spell, so.
Yeah, this I only got it at level 3. So horse, greetings.
It kind of looks to you.
Like,
Hello?
what the fuck? Hello.
I'm laughing.
You
in
look like
character.
you look like you work for a living. Do you ride around the city often?
I do. My master, Lady Gralhund, I'm trying not to say rides me quite frequently because that's weird. But yeah.
He rides
I
me
take my
hard and
master quite
long for hours.
Magically enhanced.
I've got a saddle.
Oh God! All right.
He's gonna rat you out. The horse is gonna rat you out.
Do you ride as official business?
The horse kind of looks at you, kind of unsure what you mean by official business.
Do you visit the what is the district with crap? I don't remember the names of places right now.
Let me check. let me
Halls of
check the
Justice,
spell real
maybe?
fast. Hold on.
Halls of Justice, yeah.
Could be.
Give me a second here. Okay. Again, the horse kind of looks at you questioningly and not really sure what you mean.
You look like you were prepped for a ride now. Do you normally ride this time of day?
I ride whenever my mistress needs me.
Interesting. Do you usually carry the same type of cargo?
No,
Was today's unique or normal?
Yes.
not unusual. No.
Okay.
It'd be funny for the horse to answer yes, because that's the wrong answer to a question like that.
Right.
I need to explain my jokes. I'm sorry.
Other than the group that just came through, has anyone unusual been through here today?
Not through here, no.
Okay. I assume asking similar questions to the other horses not going to net different responses.
Correct.
Right.
Also, the other horses are less well spoken because they don't have fancy
What?
shoes.
That's quite an assumption.
Are you
friend.
being horse classist?
I'm
He
horse
is.
glasses.
Actually, they have the same level of intellect, so it would.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
horses have socialized education. We don't.
Just popping out here with this horse essentialism over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Horse
Don't mind the
essentialism.
fact that these horses are definitely dumb as bricks.
Definitely
I mean,
dumb as bricks.
They have an int of
Hey,
2.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
mean-
brickly. That's brickly.
I mean, to be
alright.
fair, that's still only 6 less than.
Only 6 less than.
Paradin,
I mean, it's
Paradin was
it's
8.
still animal intelligence, but still.
Paradin was smart as 4 horses stacked on each other,
I have very poor
which is how
luck with
brains
rolls.
work.
Even including Perfidy. Perfidy has a 9. Not in intelligence. He's got a 15.
Wait, who do I see?
Me?
No,
Ivar?
No, I see a
Oh,
character.
you still see the groundskeeper. Don't worry. It's
Oh.
F. You forgot to change him.
Who's that old man in the distance?
Don't worry. It's broken. You don't see even the dogs, let alone the groundskeeper.
Who is that old man in the distance?
So, can you see from where you are, Thunder or Keith? Can you see what's going on elsewhere?
I can just see 2
over-
dogs and a groundskeeper.
You don't see Torin talking to the horse.
I came here because I took cover. No, I can't see Torin.
No, okay.
I can only see the middle horses.
Effie is muted, by the way. I don't know if you.
Am I? Oh, oops.
Oh, sorry.
Whoops.
We were talking over you.
Fool!
So, last thing I heard from you was regarding the horses being classist, or we being classist against the horses.
I believe the term was. Nah, I guess it wouldn't be racist, would it?
It would be
It would
racist.
be classist.
Racist.
Oh.
No.
Everybody take
We're-
3 points of psychic damage.
Exposing our nascent racism.
Oh,
Oh God.
make that 6 points of psychic damage.
Come on, let's get back to the
actually take-
main quest.
So,
The main quest of opening doors.
I mean, you got to remember.
Be
this
my
is up to you.
guest.
Like, I'm having to sit here waiting for you guys. So,
No, at this point, it's up to you to. I think it's up to you to tell, to say if it's me or if it's us or if
we
it's.
seem to be at an impasse
Thorin.
where the party is afraid to move on without the paladin, but the paladin coming forward will get us all killed.
I
if
will
you let
say,
me.
if
Yeah, go ahead.
if one of you wishes to do so, one of you who is proficient with stealth can take disadvantage on the stealth check to assist Torin. At which point he will gain advantage on the roll to canceling or negating out his disadvantage.
Against dogs, we're doomed.
So if you allow me, I just asked Thunder where they were, and I crossed the yard again, and I'm in here now in the room, and I see Theory and I see Torin. What's going on? What are you doing talking to the horse? He's gonna spook.
I think
need
you
help,
can literally
Corbin?
talk to the horse. I don't think you can spook a horse you can literally communicate with.
Yeah, there you've been hearing this horse kind of whinny and neigh in response to Torin talking to the horse.
He talks to the horse? I
It
didn't-
appears
that's
so.
good. That's good. That's good stuff. Come on. Do you need help, Torin, with that armor?
Is there something you'd like to ask the horse?
Yeah, is there something you want to know?
Would I notice that the saddlebags are empty?
Because
Because I asked this because Torin asked.
you saw them before. Your passive perception is high enough, I believe. What's your passive perception?
I believe it is 11. No, that's passive wisdom. Passive perception.
If
Oh,
you're not
passive-
proficient with
Yeah, it's still 11. It's 11.
11, I'd say no, probably not.
Okay. The question here wasn't
'Cause
whether I saw it.
there would be
It's whether
clearly
I would wait.
depictions from all the weight and everything.
Yeah. I'm not paying attention to that.
Yeah.
Let's go. We have a bunch of doors and there's a bunch of beds in there. And there's dogs. Oh, no, there's no dogs. Forget the dogs. And
You
we're
were
going to keep eating.
You wouldn't ask where it was gonna go.
Are you enticing them with beds?
I did ask where it was going to go or where it usually goes, but it didn't seem to understand. Though they, in theory, should be able to tell me about nearby locations.
They might not have names for things.
Can I? So who put the money in the horse?
So wait, hang on. Sorry. You're asking the horse for information about nearby locations?
Yeah, I was trying to if at least it could give me a description of where it might ride with this kind of cargo.
Okay. The best that it gives you is south of here. Approximately, oh god. Gralhund Villa.
Marty, was that voiced out? Was that specifically the words you said to the horse? And can I hear that? Can I hear you say those words to the horse?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
so.
what is-
I don't know how it works.
what is talk to animal like for
Presumably.
bystanders?
If you just name,
Is it like the TARDIS?
I imagine it's him saying, like, speaking normally.
Yeah, I think so.
As far as it can tell, it's about a 2-mile ride. Down south of here.
Effie is
Which- With your knowledge of the city, you would know that's in the trade wards.
Effie, is animal talk to animals? Like, can I understand what Marty's or rather what Torian is saying?
Yes. Yes.
So I'm gonna make a perception check to look at the bags.
Okay. You
And
notice
they're
the bags are
aren't
empty.
they? I'm gonna look at the bags.
They're empty.
I'm gonna look at Torian.
Okay.
What is
Torian
it?
doesn't look. The bags are empty.
What do you
Why
mean
are the
the
bags
bag?
empty?
Did what?
I'm gonna
I
look at
asked the
Theory.
horse.
You-
Did, did someone take something from the bag since we've been here?
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Theory and I'm gonna say, Theory, I thought you said we weren't here to steal. Why are the bags empty?
Was it
I'm
the
gonna go
fuzzy
check
one?
the bags.
Was
I'm
it
gonna go
the
check the-
fuzzy one?
The
Are
fuzzy
you,
one?
you're asking the horse
I'm
this?
asking the horse. Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Oh god damn it!
I notice your reaction, and I'm gonna.
The horse that
Horses-
is something the horse would know. It was the fuzzy one.
Horses
That is
are
a very that is
horses
a
are
very a very
bullshit.
describable thing or a very
Sorry, I didn't
obvious
realize
thing
I
about
was-
thunder.
Muted.
Even a horse would
Oh,
notice
sorry.
something like that.
I will make my way back over here, and I'll talk to Thunder when you let me.
Make another stealth check if you don't mind. 'Cause you just
Mhm.
went inside and you were talking quite loudly.
I was trying to be sneaky.
Okay.
I'm being.
I've seen this
So let
play.
me-
Yeah,
I've
you're
seen
fine.
this play out, and I'm gonna play it off as I'm just gonna go inside.
Okay. So
I just-
inside, once again, you see
I can
the.
just put off this entire interaction.
Wait, you run away from me?
Well, inside, you can clearly see what looks like a barracks of some sort.
All right. So there's nothing in this room.
You can see another door here. As I tried to ping with the ruler. There we go. There's a
I'm
door
gonna
here.
sneak. I'm gonna sneak
And there's a door
forward
here.
and try to listen through the door for any
Okay.
people around.
Make a perception check. Okay. You hear skittering. Sounds
Skittering.
very akin to rats on wood.
That's fine, I guess. What about the other door? Oh, wait, is that an external door?
Disgusting,
That
but
might be an
acceptable.
external door.
you don't know until you open
Rats
it.
are amazing.
Zoop. That's a way less good perception.
Okay. I mean, you don't really hear anything outside.
You just said
Oh, it's
outside.
Outside the door, yeah, or on the other side of the door.
Nah, you can't walk them back. He knows.
I guess we came
Metagaming,
from
metagaming.
we came from the right, so we kind of already saw the dimensions of the house. So I can
Yes, you
probably
do.
infer this might be an external door.
Probably, yeah.
Also, he sat outside.
Also, are there windows in this room?
Nope. There are no
Weird.
windows anywhere.
Anywhere, that's weird. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna check the first door for traps.
Okay.
With
Investigation check.
my button. Damn it.
Okay. You do remember you do still have ties of chaos.
Stop that.
Okay. So you check the
There
door.
are important roles and then there are unimportant roles.
Best you can tell, it does not appear to be trapped.
I am going to stealthily open the door a little bit
Okay.
Did-
You peer inside.
to check out. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, that's something. All right.
Pretty good
So
roll.
inside the room, you can see a bunch of wooden mannequins and racks that are clearly designed to hold armor and weapons. However, all of them are empty.
Oh. That changes the tone of this place a bit. Like some sort of HQ for more than just... It's definitely not, it's not just horses. And there's no one inside?
There is no one inside.
I'm going to enter. I can, it's dark.
Okay.
Help me,
Give
God.
Give me 1 second here. I'm just moving things to the token layer real quick.
Just before we proceed too much, I did not see Thunder go in. This happened before I went.
I could
came
hear
out.
you guys talking.
There we go.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah,
like,
door's now
nope. I'm gonna avoid this
God has
confrontation
opened the door for you.
because we're not far away. So I'm using the same logic as Marty hearing the previous conversations.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like,
Yep.
nope. Oh, this is just a dead end.
Correct.
This is a small building.
It is a very small building.
Well,
Huh.
I'll be right.
Interesting.
is there anything of value? Let's see. Or is everything just
Effie.
empty?
Effie just said he'll be right back.
Fuck.
What do you mean?
Well, he's God and he's gone. Now the universe pauses.
It's just, it's a loading screen. It's a loading screen. It's fine.
Do you and Andrew and Marty have any conversation to have with each other in the meantime?
I
Andrew's
don't know.
muted.
Is there anything you want to know from the horse?
Andrew's also muted right now.
I was gonna say to Ivar, where's Thunder?
He went up towards that other door and went
Shh,
in.
keep it quiet. We don't know who's around. You didn't go after him?
Why would you do that?
Why would I do that?
The thing is, one of those was in character. I'm gonna look at him exasperated, and I'm gonna wait for Effie to show up because
I mean, he said he didn't want to go any deeper. Why would he go deeper with me and not with you? Hey guys, Editor Keith here again. We just had to abruptly stop the session because sometimes that's what real life do. So, little abrupt here, but we'll be back next episode to continue from here.